Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Conquest Dark. We did our first video in regards to early access first impressions, and I have to say, the game so far is fun. It feels good. The controller support is very nice. You can tell that, they thought about individuals who use controller. The flow of combat, it does feel a little bit easy, but obviously you can get overwhelmed by enemies very, very quickly. I actually just unlocked the Thief, so that is what I'm going to try to focus on this video. If you want to watch my first video, please do so. And if you want to follow all of my content, please subscribe. I do a bunch of roguelike style games. I really enjoy making videos for them, and they are a ton of fun to play. And we have some great discussions too, so feel free to post in the comments. I normally respond pretty quickly, and we could talk about builds or the game in general, and maybe some games that you would like me to try out for future. So, that being said, looks like we have a few options to go here. I would like to go to this one just because it has 2 bosses. 3 bosses sounds a little overwhelming, at least for trying the Thief. So let's get a grasp of how the Thief goes, and we'll go from here. So this is going to be Desecrated Grounds. A land that witnessed a legion's undoing, where oath-bound defenders turned from their deity's path, their spirits forever tethered to this place by the weight of their betrayal. Again, for this one, the modifiers are plus a 5% increased enemy damage and plus 25% increased enemy health per tier. What do we get on this one? Oathkeeper class. What? Oathkeeper, interesting. Okay, so we get another class immediately after we just got that. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. Oathbound, shield charge. All right, let's see if we can get the Oathkeeper then. And maybe the next video we can try that out. We shall see. Here we go. Right off the bat, Human Thief. Chance for rare items, plus 1% movement speed. I mean, movement speed is actually pretty crucial just because we have such a small area. It is a ritual circle. And with that being said, there isn't much space, so the move speed is actually pretty crucial, I think, for any class or any build. We unlocked the Court Dancer origin in our first video. Let's try that out. So proficiency in light armor, and then you get dual wielding. 15%. I wonder how come the plus proficiency isn't highlighted green for dual wielding, though. Is that a misstep? It is early access, but I guess we'll find out. I wouldn't mind dual wielding daggers. Well, wouldn't you know it? I guess that's our only option. Okay, Thief's daggers. Here we go. Ooh. It's a bit slow as far as damage output compared to Barbarian and Hunter, but it does give a little knockback. And there's a bit of a stun, confusion. First rune. What do we want to go here? Let's do prime. Oh, let's do crit hit damage for this one. Yeah, apparently there's going to be more races. Not sure which direction they're going to go with that. I mean, personally, why not add everything? Elves, dwarves, lizard folk, orcs. Yeah, the list can go on, but I'm not really sure how far they want to go. But it'll be interesting to see. Chance to stun with primal damage. Chance to freeze with lunar damage. Projectile pierce. We did talk about move speed, but this incapacitate sounds good with the chance to stun. feel like we need damage and attack speed, though. I think it might be pretty crazy if we can get that going for this dual-wielding dagger style. Fan of Knives, one of my favorite moves as far as thieves go, or assassins. Throw a fan of 3 daggers that pierce through enemies and deal 188 to 313% primal damage each. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. Oh, there's a stun. Oh, the stun's really nice, actually. Alright, we got another rune imbuement. Let's do... Yeah, let's do crit hit chance, I suppose. Definitely need to get more runes. Ooh, soul fragment. What do we want? Ability damage, reduced bleed rate, attack arc. I mean, reduced bleed rate is always good, so... In this game. Because apparently, you are going to bleed. How much and how fast depends on that percentile. Acrobatics, move speed. Do I want acrobatics or sprint? Move speed, movement charge, 2 dodges, movement charges. Let's do acrobatics first. I do want move speed, but I feel like we're still okay. This Fan of Knives is doing work, though, which is nice, especially since these mobs currently are slow. But we know how quickly that can change. Ooh, there's attack speed. Let's see. Yeah, I think attack speed will be actually pretty crazy with the dual wielding daggers. All right, first piece, Savage Headband +1 off the gate. Reduced bleed rate 100%, primary attack ability damage taken reduced versus chance to spawn a healing soul, primary attack, reduced bleed. Yeah, I mean, this was just better overall. Why wouldn't you take that? Oh yeah, so I found out too in the first video, there are guilds for each class, and if you play that class, it unlocks a percentage of an ability, but that ability is universal towards all classes. So that's actually pretty cool. You have to play a certain class in order to get specific bonus in that guild, but the bonus is shared between all classes. So that's actually nice. I think that's a good incentive, not only to try each class, but to buff all characters all around for later runs, right? When they become more difficult. When your primary attack, you also instantly attack a random nearby enemy. When a nearby enemy is about to launch a primary attack, throw 2 deadly shurikens. I kind of like the quick strike. Let's try the quick strike. Oh my gosh. Actually, the stun plus attack speed, I think would be really crazy, just thinking about it. Seeing it a little bit there, Movement speed, chance for rare items. Or move speed, crit hit chance. Let's do this one, chance for rare items. We still get move speed, just get a little bit better items maybe. Primal damage going up, attack force. Let's do primal damage. Because that's what our weapons are, so that'll be pretty beneficial, I feel. Now we're doing well now, but as soon as the archers come in is usually when things start to go a little hectic. All damage 28, resistance 11, chance to spawn, power ability, chance to spawn, crit hit barrier amount. We don't need barrier, I don't think. So I think one of these stalker pants. All damage? Let's do all damage. Yeah. All right. Chance to stun or more attack speed. I guess let's try to do 1 and 1. So that way the percentages go up equally. Spirit Caravan event. What is this? Oh, there it is. This is a boss? No, it's not the boss. Oh, I think they have items. Let's see. Yep, they have some materials. Nice. All damage? Yeah, let's do all damage. Huh, okay, so there's a little event that can happen, it looks like. Unless it's for this specific area. Not sure. I would assume since it's an event, it would be for, you know, random throughout, but it's the first time I've seen it. And it actually was pretty easy to defeat them, so that gives me hope for the first boss that we're about to face here in the next few seconds. Huh, deadly strikes. Let's get the attack speed going. Again, we don't want to go too crazy with different abilities. Oathbreaker Jacob. Oh, okay. Well, this is where the Oathbreaker comes into play. Let's see. My gosh, this is broken. What? Attack speed plus stun? My goodness. All right, maybe I should have done the 3 bosses. Well, I mean, we still can, obviously. Plus 12% all damage, 58. Yeah, let's do this one. Passive ability damage, passive ability damage. I mean, both of these are the same. So I guess we'll pick this one. Projectile. We're not doing projectile in this one. I would like to get that rune, but let's go ahead and do a level upgrade for the crit hit damage. Yeah. Sounds good. Uh-oh. These skellies are glowing. These ones have block opportunity, it seems. Ooh. Almost took out 1 bar of health in 1 swing. Okay. Gotta be careful with the shield guys. Could use some health. And I lost 1. Great. Yeah, so if you're just catching this video, the way that it works is every character when you starts off with 10 lives. That's the number that you see towards the right of my health bar. So every time you lose a life, you bleed. And the bleed continues no matter what. So that's why there is a bleed reduce rate, which can help as long as you have like health gen or a high bleed rate. And then the moment you lose all 10, you obviously die and the run is over for the ritual. So you have to kind of keep an eye on that as you go through. That's why it's pretty important, I think, because the space is so limited. Movement speed is pretty crucial on each one, and then of course bleed rate when you can add it in. So blade dash through enemy units, dealing 300 to 500% primal damage to them, gaining up to 2 dodge charges, generating. Oh, that sounds good. So we're gonna assume that this is part of our dashes then. Yep. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to hit. Look, half of my body is gone. Holy. Oh, these are ranged, huh? Alright, these mobs are gonna be a bit of a pain. I'm trying to stun. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I was trying to stun the elite. But that stun was not proccing, and oh my gosh, it did so much damage to me. Confidence is swiftly draining. I mean, we're still doing a lot of damage. I just feel like we need... what do we need? I guess a bit more defense? Our resistances are good. We gotta get rid of these range. Attack speed, crit hit, piercing, resist piercing. I mean, piercing strikes would actually be good because can kind of get through a bit more. Oh, well, this is projectile pierce. Never mind. Let's go the attack speed. Wait. How are we supposed to attack these? They're outside of the circle. Nice. Okay. Primary attack. Oh. 200. Attack reach. Ooh. I like the attack reach. That will definitely help. Yeah. As I'm getting completely owned by these ranged skeletons that are sitting outside the circle. What is this? How do they expect us to deal with these? I guess I should have got the shurikens. Oh, here's the boss. Hopefully... Spirit of Vengeance. Okay, well, you know. What is doing so much damage? Is this the Spirit of Vengeance? Okay, he's stunned. He's stunned. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, what a ridiculous build. If you can proc the stun once with the attack speed and the percentage amount to stun, I mean, it's almost like a perma stun. You just got to worry about the mobs, which obviously I lost like 2 to 3 bars there, but I mean, we destroyed the health. Instant attack chance. I guess we could do this one, the crit hit chance. It's not up by too much, but... Okay. So, there was only 2... Oh my gosh, my character is barely hanging on. Yeah, so you lose your flesh throughout as you lose bars, as you can see. After you defeat the boss, you have 2 minutes of survival. So as long as you can do the survival, you finish the end of the ritual. 162 crit hit damage. Yeah, I guess we could do that one. We got our crit hit chance up, so why not? Yeah, if there were no ranged, I think we honestly could have done this run without getting damage at all. Maybe. Might be a little too overconfident on that front, but I mean, they're the only ones that are really annoying right now. And with our stun, I mean, we can almost sit here. Let's see. If there was no range, could we just sit and... Feels like we could. I do need to be careful, though. I have a minute left. And they are spawning quite frequently. And I only have 1 bar of health. And I really would like to get the Oathkeeper, so... Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Yep, well. Did we still get the Oathkeeper? It looks like we did. Oh, okay, so we still get it. We just failed the ritual. Okay, but we still got it. We just didn't finish the end. That's kind of interesting. So you could still, as long as you defeat the boss. Let me look at this again. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, so these are the rewards for defeating the first boss. This is the second boss, and then this is if you complete it. So if we completed it, then we would gain the faction for the Oathbound. Discover a faction that can be leveled up to gain access to new content. So that way when we use the Oathbringer, it'd be the same thing as what we were mentioning earlier. Like, if I go here, the Band of the Lion, this is specific to barbarians. So every time we use the barbarian, it gains a faction level, but all classes gain the plus 5% primal damage, which is why I've been trying to go base weapons as primal instead of elemental or whatever that they have because of that. Okay, so we did that. So I feel we need to... What's this one? Altar of Endurance? Bonus health? I mean, we could start doing bonus health. What other ones do we have? We have Altar of Power, which is the one we've been putting almost everything into. We're currently at 8% all damage, so we would get plus 2% more. We get up to 10. This is Attracting Souls, which I think later that might be good. Crit hit chance. I feel like there's so many opportunities for crit hits during the run. I honestly think this would be better. Can offer souls here. Okay. Nice. So we have a plus 7.5% bonus health now. That's nice. So now, do you want to try Moonfall Cliffs or do we want to try Scorching Wastes? Let's see, what does Moonfall Cliffs give us? What's this? Another class? We're just going to lock all classes. Acolyte of Ku. Available 2 races. Human. Yeah, I don't know if we can unlock the new races. That would be interesting, though. And we could get a new origin. Cult Initiate, which would be actually pretty good for Thief. Interesting. So, but we have to beat the 3rd boss in order to get this. And Cult of Ku faction. Oh, that's interesting. So wait, does this one have a class, or is this Spiky Ball, Enhanced Armor, Spinning Blades? I can't remember how many classes there are in this, but okay. I mean, yeah, we definitely know what our next few videos are going to be. I'll do a video for each of the classes. As I said, I'm going to focus mainly on Thief on this one. Let's go ahead and re-roll. There we go. Another Human Thief. Attack Arc and Resist Piercing chance. Okay. Female Human Thief. Medium Ardor. Chance for rare items. 3 re-rolls. We could try Treasure Hunter as the origin. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get some really good rare items. Throwing Knife. So we could potentially go like a projectile style build. Or do we go with the crazy Thief Dagger build? Actually, let's try a different one. Soldier's Swords. We could go 2-handed swords as well. I didn't know you could do that, so that's pretty interesting. I kind of want to go the Throwing Knife just to see for projectile for the Thief. Try something a little bit different. Before I get into that one, I'm going to take a quick sip of my coffee here. Remember to stay hydrated. Hope everyone enjoys their favorite hot or cold beverage. Actually, in my last video, had someone who asked, what's my favorite coffee? I enjoy all coffees, but a nice dark roast with like a little bit of mocha creamer is like where it hits for me. It's very nice. Okay, we got some range. I actually got some pretty decent range with a throwing knife. Yeah, let's go attack speed. liking this so far. Potentially doing just as much damage as we were with the melee up front daggers, just at a distance, which obviously is beneficial for health purposes. These mobs feel a little faster than the last ones, though, as far as starting out. Yeah, the Phantom Knives is great, though. Chance to stun. I mean, seems like you kind of go in the same direction, even though we're trying something different with projectile. Let's just go more attack speed and see if there may be something else we can kind of go through. If not, I mean, I'll go stun. It was obviously beneficial. Plus, we're ranged, so it might be even more so because we can stun from afar. Yeah, we already took out that elite. Yeah, let's keep going attack speed. What do we have here? Power ability damage. This one. Damage to injured, primary attack, power ability damage. Crit hit, projectile pierce. We are doing projectile. I kind of like this one. Let's see what we can get on our throwing knife here. Isn't there a projectile for the moon? Yeah, duration. Split chance. Let's try this. Well, that feels good. Quick strike. We did quick strike last time. Let's try counter throw. When a nearby enemy is about to launch a primary attack against you, throw 2 deadly shurikens at it. These shurikens bounce between enemies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try that. Now, it says when they're about to do a primary attack. I mean, I'm still seeing them proc, so I guess... I guess it's anticipating the action of that, because I'm not seeing them even try to do an attack, and we're still throwing the shurikens. I'm not complaining, because I want to make sure the ability does proc, but... let's try to do Fan of Knives for the next rune and Behemoth. And then... yeah, the duration. Let's try that. All damage is good. Chance for rare items, even higher, because... yeah, let's try this one. Because, I mean, that's what we went for our origin, so might as well keep that up to see if we can get better items. Let's try to go crit. Let's go Deadly Strike. I really want to go stun. Don't get me wrong. It was very good. It seems very OP. Can you imagine that with Whirlwind? Yeah, so far this build feels really good. I'm thinking because the range just feels so well done in this game that you feel like you can output a lot of damage. And as long as you have the mobility, you can also survive for quite a bit longer than, you know, getting hit randomly while you're close range as melee. But as we know, things can change very quickly. I don't want to start getting some more move speed, actually. So I'll start with 1 in this for the sprint. I need to get more dodges. So that way I can implement that as well. Yeah, I guess the good thing about the projectile, too, is that... my goodness. Is that we can hit individuals outside of the ritual circle, which was a bit confusing in the last one, because we were obviously melee and there was no way, and those were ranged. Here at least we have the opportunity to attack them. So I'm just not sure if that was just a mistake in regards to this being early access, or if that is an implementation of like, well, you choose what you choose, but we're going to have individuals that will shoot you outside of the ritual circle. Nadara the Sacrifice. Let's see. Oh, she hurts. Okay, so we just got to dodge all of her little glow. My goodness. Let's see what we can get here. The blade dash was good. I didn't use it as heavy as I thought I would, though. Let's do crit hit chance on that. That way we can save the crit hit damage for one of our other ones. Her little projectiles that she throws are quite annoying. We got it, though. My goodness. All right, let's see. Counter throw. We're going to do the crit hit damage. Projectile pierce. I like that. Resistance, piercing, all damage. Attack reach. Attack reach actually may not be bad. And look at the bonus health that we get. Resistance, piercing. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Yeah, we lost a few bars, which is a bit unfortunate. We know that there's going to be new mobs that are going to be coming in, and they're obviously going to be harder. As I say that, I just lost another health bar. Oh, and this one has 3 bosses in it. Fun. Yeah, we need more damage. We're getting to the point where our base attack is not doing much here. And we are literally losing a bar of health per 1 attack from these mobs. Yikes. I have 0 bleed resistance. This is not looking good. This actually is probably going to be an early out. Yikes. Yeah, I am bleeding like crazy. It's actually the bleed. It's not them attacking me. Well, it was a good build. That's why bleed resist is so important. Oh my goodness. It doesn't really matter. We're going to end up losing this this run, unfortunately. All right, so if we do projectile again, we just got to focus. Yikes! We just got to focus on the what was this that we got? Lay frost traps, divine purge, and that was the rune that we got. The faction experience and level. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to focus on the bleed. And that was pretty heavy. We were doing well, but as soon as the bleed happened, the run just fell apart, unfortunately. Let's see, obelisks. You discovered an obelisk which can be used to increase the influence of the Black Planet on dark rituals, corrupting them. Place shards of the Black Planet onto the obelisk to increase the level of corruption. Shards can also be removed and placed onto other obelisks. Corruption increases the difficulty of all normal and Shadow Dark rituals, but also grants beneficial bonuses. Effects from multiple obelisks stack. So you can get modifiers by doing that? Let's see. So this one, you would get +5 increased enemy damage, +25 increased enemy health per tier, which I feel like that's what happens anyways. But then you could also get increased faction experience at 50%. That's pretty huge. And +25 increased Shattered Dark ritual experience gains. Have we done a Shattered Dark ritual? I don't think we have. Yeah, I don't believe that we have, so... I mean, the Thieves Guild, we're already level 6. With the Thieves Guild, just with the couple that we've done, we've surpassed with the Barbarian. I don't know if the Hunter has one. I don't see one for the Hunter unless I missed it. Let me see. No, that was Band of the Lion. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, at least right now. Okay, so let's try the Moonfall Cliffs again. Hopefully we can at least beat the second, or make it to the second boss and beat it. We're gonna roll Thief again. This is lunar damage and rare items. Okay, let's try this one. Lunar damage. This is lunar spells proficiency and barrier. All right, so lunar stargazer thief. Let's see what we can do off of this. Crit hit, chance to stun with primal damage, crit hit chance. I mean, we could try the two one-handed swords, and that would be crit. Or do we go back to the stun possibility and try to do some lunar stuff with it? Let's try the Thieves' Daggers again. I actually like the stun. Maybe the barrier will be huge and beneficial. Let's go with speed or dodge. Yeah, let's go with dodge, actually. Add another dodge early on. Then we can work on speed and then stun, and I guess hopefully something cool that will be lunar based, so we can kind of go off of that synergy. Well, speaking of lunar, man, I really like Phantom Knives, but we're going to try to go lunar. So conjure a row of icy spikes. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely proccing a lot, so, I mean, that's good. Crit hit, projectile pierce, movement. Man, I kind of actually want to go piercing strikes to see if that's going to benefit for our ice shards that we just picked up. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see. All right, primary attack, bonus health, move speed, reduced bleed rate. Well, you know what? Just because of what happened last one, let's pick that. 50% right off the back. Icy spikes, and then we have moon, projectile split chance. Let's try that. Ooh, chance to stun or attack speed. Oh, actually, this benefits us both ways because we also have a chance to freeze with lunar damage. Oh. We didn't have that before, so let's go with that and see what happens. Stun and freeze opportunity. We did counter throw last time. We'll go quick strike on this one. Yeah, feeling good. I mean, we're dodging. The barrier is definitely holding out. Seems like we're outputting good damage. Oh, here come the ranged. Lovely. Chance to spawn healing soul, reduce bleed rate 100%. Yeah, I'm going all for the bleed rate on this one. Let's go the incapacitate rank 2. More stun and freeze opportunities. Grab this mat just sitting here. Thief's Dagger. What can we get Thief's Dagger on? Crit hit damage? Yeah, why not? It's high crit hit damage. We might max out the Thieves Guild before we do any of the other factions. That's actually kind of crazy since we just unlocked this. I mean, we played just over an hour, I suppose, and we were kind of in between the Hunter and the Barbarian, so I guess that makes sense. Do we want to... Huh. I'm gonna go Piercing Strikes again. Well, I'm not really using the dodge too heavily, but I know I will, so that's why I was a little hesitant. The move speed would have been great, but I also want to see what else we can come up with in this. Start taking care of these ranged so that way they're not annoying later. Now, I should have paid attention to when the boss spawned last time, because there's 3 bosses and you still have 10 minutes, it seems like, for each ritual. So... All right, there they are. All right, let's see. Can we do a little better this time? I'm gonna think so if we can get the stun going. There we go, stunned. Yeah, this is absolutely broken. Yikes! They're probably gonna nerf that, which is gonna be sad because that's actually satisfying. as cheesy as it looks. Oh my goodness! I have another sip of my coffee. Okay, let's see. Attack reach, bonus health, all resistances 15. Power ability, crit hit chance, bonus health. I kind of like the bonus health, because I know we have to survive a little bit more on this one with the 3 bosses, but we did do very well there. Oh my gosh, don't get overconfident. The quick strike. There we go. Ooh, block chance or crit hit? We'll do crit hit. So I'm a little confused on the barrier. Because I feel like I've had the barrier up, but then I'm also losing health. So how does that work? Man, we're doing some nice number damage here. Lots of crits coming through. Oh, here's that event again. Yeah, so this is the second time, so I do wonder if it's just part of this level or not. Would be interesting. And we do have the opportunity for better items as well, so hopefully... Let's finish off the rank 3 for the incapacity. Oh my gosh, look how... Oh, I don't think we're going to get through this. Ow. Yeah, we're just going to end up losing so much health. Unfortunate. Unless I can go around really quickly and get one of them. Oh my gosh, we're not even doing that much damage. Well, I take that back. We're doing decent damage to these mobs, but for the caravan individuals... Yeah, in this last cycle, I feel it's so unfortunate. Oh, we definitely have to get stronger because I feel we were doing so well, and all of a sudden, look how many. Oh my gosh, look how many enemies there are now, and I feel like we're not even scratching them anymore. Oh. Yikes. I wonder, I'm going to try to hold. I know I'm not going to survive this. But I'm going to see if the boss spawns at 5 minutes and what the boss is. So I can have an idea. No! Oh, I guess the game didn't want me to. Wow, that's difficult. Okay. Let's see. Arena of a car. Towering walls of white marble stone arise around the bloodstained arena floor, where the great warriors in history fought and died for King Icar's amusement. The very air seems thick with the memory of ancient combat and the roars of bloodthirsty crowds. Fight against endless waves of enemies in the sandbox mode. Oh, okay. I was talking about that in the last video. If there was like an endless, where you can test and fine-tune your character builds. Faction experience gains are lower and metagame resources are scarcer here. Highest wave reach. Oh, okay. That might be interesting to do. What's this one? Once a bustling emporium of seafaring commerce and earthly decadence, it has since languished, untouched by mortal hands for untold centuries. Whispers speak of primal sovereignty, hinting at the dominion of one of the ancient gods, whose presence casts a chilling shadow over the forsaken city. Well, we can't click on it, so we can't go to it. We could try the Scorching Waste. There's a bunch of question marks. There's a throne. We can't go that way. There's a runes way over here. So yeah, it seems like those are our paths right now. So we have to beat these. I guess this is where it becomes a standstill and you have to just start grinding the previous levels in order to go through. Let's try the Scorching Waste. Yeah, let's try this one and see. Ooh, I like the way the level looks. Yeah, we'll try Oathkeeper next one. And then hopefully I can unlock the other class as well. But as of right now, probably Oathkeeper will be our next video. Solar damage. Okay, we could try a solar damage human thief. Shields, cosmic study, survival. Well, I don't know. Do we want to do a bow? A bow thief. Heavy armor, cosmic barrier. I mean, so the good thing is if we do cosmic, then we could do, if we get the elemental. Yeah, if we get the elemental ability, then we can start buffing for both sides. Huh, this one's a tough one. Heavy armor, shields, and bonus health. I don't really want to use shields. Projectile pierce. All right, let's try the Hunter's Apprentice with this, I suppose. Not really my favorite ones, but... Oh. Well, we did do solar, right? So the bow is calling to me. We'll try it. So this is a thief, but with a fiery bow. So just want to throw that out there. Let's see. Projectile pierce. Yeah, we're going to go heavy on this one. Wow, there's already a lot of skeletons. Yeah, I would say I have new thoughts on the difficulty of the game. Based upon just the first ones that we played, I felt it was pretty easy. But as soon as we moved into these rituals where it has 3 bosses, it's imminent that it progressively gets harder and harsher. So I think it's going to be one of those games where you grind the earlier stages to gain the mats, to gain the buffs, to gain the faction bonuses, and then from there you slowly start progressing into the harder tiers. That's what it seems like it's going to be anyhow. Ricochet shot. Let's see. Attack speed? Yes, we'll go attack speed. I will say, of the weapons that I have tried so far, the bows have been the most fun. It shoots really well. I'm going to go sprint here. Get some movement speed while I can. It flows very well. It feels good to shoot. And I know a lot of individuals use keyboard and mouse for these style of games. But for controller, it's so easy. I'm showing you here now. It's so easy to move the character around and get the enemies that you need to at a range, which is nice. Burst shot, because we're going all solar. We're trying to anyhow. Let's see. Chance to spawn healing soul, primary attack ability damage, all damage, move speed, chance for a rare item. This sounds really good. I'm gonna miss out on the resistance, but... actually, let's see. 5%? Actually, yeah, we're gonna go... Chainmail, yeah, we're gonna go this. Let's do fiery shortbow, and... I mean, we could do the base damage with crit hit, yeah. Let's try that. I do like the way that the runes are implemented. I do, however, feel that it is something where you need to grind in order to unlock, to have multiple avenues of builds. Because, I mean, just starting off, we're very limited to what we have. And obviously, there's going to be tons more. So I think that's... It's just one of those types where you just have to continuously unlock to get better. Let's do... Let's get the piercing strike up. Got an elite here, which... Wow, we took care of that elite. No problem. Ricochet. Let's do moon. Let's do... Do we want duration for the ricochet, or do we want the split chance? I mean, I think duration would actually be nice because it bounces between them. Movement, charge, More chance for rare item. All damage 48. Crit hit damage, crit hit chance if we choose the first one. Versus all damage. Oh no, this one has all damage as well. So crit hit chance. So if not, it's either crit hit damage versus rare items or... Actually, that's it. Everything else is the same. Oh, man. I want the chance for rare items, actually, so... Yeah, I'm going to review if human is the only thing that's available currently in early access, or if you can unlock the next race, because that would be interesting to see how many races there are and what is the potential of the unlocks for those. I mean, the map seems pretty straightforward. I'm definitely interested in the survival mode. I really like those in these types of games just to see how far you can go. So I might actually do some videos on that as well. Oh, took a bad path there, but luckily I got out. Gonna need more dodges. Looking at how that just transpired there, because they are collapsing pretty hard now. And as good as my attack speed is, it's not wiping them enough to clear large paths just yet. But we should be facing the first boss here soon. Lay frost traps. Quickly move, laying... Yeah, so this is when we dodge, so we definitely are gonna... Let's see what they look like. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's actually cool. Scorchio? Oh, Scorchio. What a name. There you go, Scorchio. Have some freeze traps. Oh my gosh! Okay, attack arc, projectile split chance. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble there. Damage to injured, 30%. I like that. I like that a lot. Plus we get move speed. Solar damage increase to 15. Holy, those were good. We need dodges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need dodges. What is getting me right now? Is it the bleed? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is turning out bad. It was looking so good, and now, just like in the last one, right after the first boss. Yeah, we need the dodges. We need the dodges. The good thing about the dodges is we're also going to be doing damage with the frost traps, but they're still gaining on us. And the bleed is... Yikes. I'm going to have to bring it up again. I mean, it is crucial. We definitely need the frost traps to get something, because that's fine. We're using them a lot because we're trying to dodge a lot now. Where's this caravan? Maybe we can beat them. Oh, never mind. Look at this elite. We can't even touch this elite. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's over. Oh, man. Yep, we're going to have to go back to the... let's go back to the world. We're going to have to go back to... the earlier stages just to try to get some stuff up. I mean, how high does the Thieves Guild go? 25? And that's chance for rare items, which I think is good. I mean, the Barbarian is... I mean, it's primal damage. That's like base damage to go off of, especially if you get your weapons. Let's see if we can put bonus health. Or do we want to try to go more into the Altar of Power? We need 16 for the next one. Holy. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's try one of the earlier ones. See if we could just get some base mats and go off of. Feel good about ourselves too. Chance for rare items. We'll go for this one because we're already rolling that. I mean, we can go even higher. Full treasure hunter. This might be the last run for this video. We'll see. I think the thief is good, though. I think there's huge potential. My favorite is the stun. Speaking of, let's do that. Let's do that. The stun attack speed is actually very cheesy, but in a fun way. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of grinding, it looks like, just to kind of get all of that annoyance out of the way to kind of build. The bleed is huge, so I wonder if there's going to be some type of percentage base that you can grow outside of the rituals, kind of like the damage and the endurance of what we've seen, so that way that's not a big factor. Let's go attack speed. Because as you saw in the last couple of runs, I mean, we did really well up until passing the first boss. And then thereafter, as soon as you get hit, the bleed can just... I mean, it could just nullify everything. Doesn't matter how much damage or how much range or speed you have. The bleed is ultimately going to diminish your health bar. But I definitely take back what I said about the difficulty. It ramps up. it ramps up. This seems easy just because it's the first levels, which is what I based my initial opinion on. But it does ramp up pretty quickly. Chance to stun. Yeah, we want that one. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this game heads in regards to races, more classes, weapons, abilities, so forth. All damage. I like that. Let's do the Thief's Dagger first. And we're going to do the crit hit damage. Bonus health, chance to spawn a healing soul, movement speed. I don't see anything for bleed. So we're going to go with this one, just so we can spawn some heal souls, too. I'm torn between Deadly Strike and the Dodge. I'll go Deadly Strike. I should go more defensive, but, you know. Apparently that's not my style in these games. We're still a couple minutes away from the first boss, so we have plenty of time to build. Let's see. Quick Strike or... Yeah, we'll go with Quick Strike. You also unlock abilities by beating some of those levels too, so that's another reason why all that is crucial. Let's see. Damage to injured. Instant attack, 11%. Crit hit, power ability, all resistances. Again, no bleed resist. Yikes. Chance for rare items. Resistance, piercing, crit hit chance, 2 dodge. Kind of like this one. Fan of Knives. Split chance. See what that does for us. Well, I can't believe we're over an hour into this video. These rituals, they go by pretty quick, but with as many runs as you do, you kind of lose track of time, which is a good thing. You would think, oh, only 10 minutes, it's not really that much, but you can get a lot of them done, so. And learn a lot from them too, mind you. Let's do the chance to stun. But if you watched up until now, I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, please give me a like. Throw me a comment. Let me know what you think about The Thief. Let me know what you think about the game in general. Maybe post some builds or some different avenues you've taken. I'm always open to learning different builds or different viewpoints. Alright, we're 30 seconds away from the first boss, which I feel like is going to be pretty easy. Skellies are starting to stack here, but I feel like we're dealing with them pretty well. Yeah, let's finalize on that stun, and then we can work on attack speed and maybe some crit hit. Bone Colossus. This should be fun. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. That's hilarious. Imagine waiting 5 minutes to spawn and be this large, oversized, massive skeleton that's supposed to be a boss, and it just gets taken out in literal seconds. Let's see. Still no bleed. Resist piercing. Attack speed 30. Move speed. Crit hit chance. I really like this one. Fits with what we're going for, so. Okay, oh no, look, there's a Spirit Caravan here. So it's not just for that level. Which I figured that would have been weird if it was. Oh yeah, these just generally have a lot of health. I assume that's why it's an event. Oh, the bleeding. Oh no. Oh no. Please no. You know what? We do have the stun. Attack force. Reduced. We need the reduced bleed rate. Oh my goodness. I came in just in time. Can we stop the camel? No. Oh, how unfortunate. I was trying so hard to go for the event that I got careless and one of the mobs struck me. And now I'm bleeding. And as you saw, we had 0 bleeding abilities throughout this entire run, so yeah. Question is, can I survive for the next 4 minutes with this current bleed? I want to say yes, but that all depends is if I get hit by anything else, because that will be a huge factor. Thankfully, I got the 2 dodges because those are going to come in handy. Okay, I could get another dodge, which honestly doesn't sound too bad. I want to move close, but I'm so afraid I'm going to get struck and lose an entire health bar and bleed more. So I'm trying to be very cautious and let the... Oh, no. We can't let the archers do anything, though. Yeah, I'm trying to be cautious and let the Fan of Knives do their work. Because it's every third strike that they proc, so I'm just kind of slowly... no more bleed on this one, huh? I guess we can raise passive ability, kind of balance it out, maybe. Oh, get these archers. Yep. Oh! Alright. There's a swarm of archers there in the middle that we need to get to. Nice. Yeah, that dash is satisfying when you can take out a whole mob like that. This elite needs to go. Not before these archers do. Yeah, we need to start going with the attack speed and stuff so we can get ready to proc for this boss. Lord Commander Yorian. Oh, yeah, he has the spikes. All right, this should be fun. We got the stun. Go, go, go. Primary attack ability damage. Again, no bleed. Wow, they really screwed us with not having any bleed on any of our armor for this one. Stun, de-stun, go, go, go. I'm gonna lose a health bar. Oh, I lost 2. Yikes. Okay, but I think we're good, though. Chance to spawn XP, block chance, lunar. I guess we'll do block chance. What we got here? Instant attack chance, crit hit damage, damage to injured. Yeah, we could take this one. We just have to now survive for 2 minutes, so. Again, this was the very first ritual, so it's a little bit easier. Still, honestly, could have lost, though. With the bleed that's happening. Luckily, I found a little bit of a reduced bleed rate in one of the lesser stone fragments that we found. But at the same time, yeah, it could have been bad. It's all about survivability now. Yeah, I mean, why not? A little more crit towards the end. Maybe solidify some kills. All right, archers are in full force. I think there's one more set of archers down here. Ow. Oh, yeah. All right, there was a set of archers down there. And the dash is really good to use. So 5 lives. And we got 20 seconds, so I think we're good. Obviously don't want to chance it, but yeah, I think we're solid. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus on grinding a little bit more and seeing if I can get that other class as well. But regardless, the next video I do will be of the Oathkeeper or Oathbringer. Can't remember now exactly what the name of the other class was, but we'll do a video on that one. How long can we survive? Not very long. But yeah, I mean, look, we got tons of, yeah, we got soul coins used for upgrades in the Ascension Archive. We haven't done that yet. So the faction experience was huge. Oh, and we got the armor set, bandit set. Nice. Okay. So that was the Thief. Again, it's the third class. So you start off with Barbarian and Hunter. So Thief is the first class you unlock. We unlocked... what was it again? Was it the Oath? Which one was it that we did? Wasn't this one. Which one was it? Was it Coastal? No, that was Thief. Can't remember which one it was that we did where we unlocked it. Oh, maybe it was Desecrated Grounds. Yeah, it was. Oath Keeper. Yeah, it's the Oath Keeper. That'll be interesting. I'm going to presume it's like a Paladin style. So I guess we'll see. We still need to actually beat this ritual so we can get the faction unlock and go from there. But yeah, I think the Thief is a great class. I think there's a lot of potential for different styles. Obviously, can be a little weaker, it seems like, compared to the Barbarian, and not as agile as the Hunter can be with the bow. It looked like that one build when we had the bow, it was going well, but it went downhill really fast with that bleed. But you enjoy the content, please give me a like, post in the comments, let me know what you think about the game, let me know what you think about the Thief and the builds that we went through. Please post games that you would like me to try out or games that you're interested in. I'm always open for comments and communication and just chatter. It's always fun. And if you enjoyed this content and like to see more, please subscribe. It does help me out. We are growing and makes me happy. A lot of individuals not only enjoy the videos, but like to chat as well. Let me know what's going on with their day and the videos, what they do watching the videos, and then also games that they're playing. So it's a lot of fun. Until next time, everyone, take care.